Hello there, and welcome to today's video, where I will be taking a look at the newly released Blu-ray for the Doctor Who spin-off, The War Between the Land and the Sea, and hopefully helping you decide whether it's worth buying. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I decided to buy the standard Blu-ray rather than the Steelbook, as, to be honest, I wasn't really a fan of the Steelbook cover, but that's just me. I much prefer this standard promotional artwork they used, which clearly shows Barclay facing off against Salt, and I just love how colourful this is. You've got the nice orange theme for the human side, and then the blue for the Sea Devils, and this just perfectly summarises that the show is all about humans versus the Sea Devils. So that's the front cover. And then to show you the back, we've got some more artwork at the top there, which is quite pretty. I won't read out the description because you can pause the video and read it if you're interested. But just to point out the special features, the Blu-ray claims that there's over 3 hours of additional material. I think it's actually closer to 4 hours. But either way, it's brilliant how much special features we get on this Blu-ray. So the set boasts about having the 90-minute edition of the Sea Devils, 2025 edition. There's also a 15-minute interview with the writers, a 35-minute documentary on the series, which is currently on YouTube. There's 2 audio commentaries on episodes 1 and 3. I do find it a bit odd they decided not to do a commentary on episode 5, but there we go. There's also about 20 minutes worth of extended and deleted scenes. Oh, my dog's here. There you go, you can see him sniffing the Blu-ray. Character dossiers, which I think are just like 1-minute promotional TikTok videos. 2 set tours, which are about 3 minutes long. Video diaries, again they're quite short and I think made for TikTok. And there's more behind the scenes. So quite a lot of special features. There's the spine, if you're interested in spines. On one side, you've got the orange theme for the humans. And then the other side, you've got this blue reptilian theme for the Sea Devils. So that's really cool. This is a slipcover, by the way, so you can take that off and you've got exactly the same artwork underneath. Let's open up this case. As with lots of other Doctor Who releases, you get a little booklet encouraging you to buy more Doctor Who products. I quite like this artwork of Kate, a Sea Devil, Shirley and Colonel Ibrahim. I don't think that's been shown before, so that's quite cool. In terms of the discs, you've got similar artwork of the orange versus blue, symbolising the humans versus the Sea Devils. Disc 1 has episodes 1 to 3 and most of the special features. More on that in a bit. And then disc 2 has episodes 4 and 5 and also the 90-minute edition of the Sea Devils. And then it has the remaining bonus features. So now, let's take a look at the main menu. So this is what the main menu looks like for the series. What's quite impressive about this main menu is it's not just a still image. I get quite frustrated sometimes when Blu-rays and DVDs just take the lazy route of doing a main menu and just having a still image. And I was really expecting that for this Blu-ray, but as you can see, they're actually showing clips from the series, which is really cool. And just in case I can't put the music in this video, while the clips are playing, the background music is the main theme for the show, which I think is called Barclay's theme. So that's a really good touch. If we now look at the special features for disc 1, you can see there's quite a lot on this disc, but it is quite misleading actually, because most of these special features are quite short. So you've got things like audio commentaries on episodes 1 and 3. You've got set tours, the character dossiers, a single trailer. I don't know why they didn't include the other trailer, but there we go. Moving on to disc 2. As you can see, there's less special features, but in terms of length, these are actually the meaty, lengthy special features. So you've got the 90-minute 2025 edition of The Sea Devils, which is a really good watch. I'd highly recommend you check that out if you haven't already done so. You've also got a couple of deleted scenes for episode 4, which only add up to about a minute and a half worth of content, so it's not that much. There's also the deep dive 35-minute documentary for the whole series, which I'm ashamed to say I haven't watched yet. And then you've also got a 15-minute interview with the writers of the show, so that's Russell T Davies and Pete McTighe. So the question is this worth the money? I think my answer is yes, if you don't mind it being overpriced currently. To get at least this copy, you're looking at spending a minimum of £33. I got this on Amazon, and I think that is a bit pricey, considering in terms of the series, you're just getting 5 episodes. So in regards to the show itself, it is a bit of a rip-off. However, what does make up for it is the fact that you get at least 3 hours, if not 4, of bonus features. And obviously one of the key special features you get is that 90-minute edition of The Sea Devils, which is a brilliant Doctor Who story. I've watched it too many times now, including this new edition. Yeah, so that does make up for the fact that it's quite a pricey set. And it is also worth pointing out, in terms of Doctor Who spin-offs, this is actually more special features than we've had since Series 2 of Torchwood came out in 2008. So in that regard, it is good value for money. So thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed me ramble on about this Blu-ray. Let me know what you made of it, if you purchased it yourself, or the Steelbook, as I'd love to hear your thoughts. And please also let me know what you made of the series itself. Personally, I enjoyed it until round about episode 4, and then I just felt like the writing started to deteriorate, and then the finale I really was not a fan of, but I might get into that in a future video. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, because all of my videos are Doctor Who themed, and I will hopefully see you in a future video. Bye!